Hello friends, Ronnie Vannucci here from The Killers, asked to give a track-by-track analysis or something brief, maybe not an analysis of our record, Day and Age. Is this going on some website or something? Yeah, on the website, Music Express. Losing Touch, number 1, Losing Touch. Today in modern day recording, a lot of things are done track by track, and this one was mostly done live and captured the essence and the ferocity of a live band. And there's a lot of one-take wonders in this song. Things that just kind of stuck and just replaced at the right time, the first time, and brought an energy to the song that I think was essential for the record, especially being the opening track to the record. So that's Losing Touch. Number 2 is Human. Human is one of our oldest songs, and what I think is essentially what sounds like a folk song, kind of like a timeless song, just kind of put in kind of a dance form, with a lot of, I guess, kind of purposeful contradictions. Having a song called Human and having it sound so kind of folky or timeless, and then have a very kind of machine-driven type sound to it. I like those contradictions. I think it keeps it interesting. Number 3 is Spaceman, Born in the Jungles of Panama. I think Brandon came up with the idea of this one, and then we were in the jungle a couple days off in Panama, and then we later shaped the rest of it kind of in parts of South America on tour, on the end of the Samstown tour in 2007. Number 4 is Joyride. One of that was the first thing we recorded for this record, and it didn't take long at all. I think everybody kind of had a semi-clear vision of what we wanted to do on this particular song, which is to bring a fair amount of fun and spontaneity to the song, and so that's why you hear a lot of the elements you hear. The only thing we didn't mess around with was the chorus for this, because we never thought that the chorus was quite right, and so we've got several different versions of this song with different kind of choruses on it. So what we did with that is we essentially made a big 17-minute or 20-minute version of Joyride, and it's coming out. I think we're going to call it the night version, because it essentially took all night to kind of shape this song, this remix song of Joyride. The original version didn't take all night; it was very quick. That should be fun. Number 5 is Dustland Fairy Tale. Currently one of my favorite songs. I think it's one of the more creative and simultaneously introspective songs lyrically on this record. And it's just that one went through some shape shifting as well. It started out as just kind of being the whole song being very bombastic and all the way through, and it was almost thrown away until we just started all tinkering with it and adding little parts here and there, and then stripped it all away, and then we kind of had the beginnings of like this little 3-minute saga of the song, which I think it shaped up really, really nicely. Number 6 is This Is Your Life, which is another one of my favorite songs. It's different for us. A lot of the stuff on this record is different. I think this is a very brave record of ours. It kind of shows a bit of courage and the excitement and the freeness to it, while still maintaining a strong sense of song. And this is one of the premier examples of a song that kind of exudes a greatness while still, being very classic song. And number 8 Tiger is what essentially started out as kind of being what I remember when we started playing it. It was kind of God switched from sounding like Billy Joel to Led Zeppelin, which is ironic because I think when Billy Joel first came out, he wanted to sound exactly like Led Zeppelin, and then he ended up being a piano man. Anyway, Neon Tiger took on a couple different shapes. I'm glad the way it ended up. Interesting. We did a demo version and then a live, like a studio version of this one. We couldn't figure out which drums to keep, so we put them both in. Demo version on the left side and the studio version of the drums on the right side, and just made this really kind of cool stereo drum effect. Number 9, World We Live In. It's a tricky one because it was. I think it's one of the songs that are kind of. It's obviously big sounding and very kind of. I think a turning point for the band as far as growing up, and it's almost a rite of passage song. And Good Night Travel Well is the last song on the record. I think it for us as a band, anytime we make a record or a collection of songs or make any type of recording, I think of it more of a snapshot into what's happening in all of our lives. And in the last year, there's been some pretty heavy shit that went down personally with certain people in the band, and I think this song really reflects that in a good way. I think that this is one of the 6-7 songs that we've had in us, but we've never really brave enough or had reason or cause enough to kind of put something like this out. And this is the result of I guess life experience. That song in song form. We recorded around 21 songs, and this is the 10 that sounded like they should be on a record called Day and Age by the Killers. Ronnie Vannucci signing off from Munich, Germany.